If you're involved in recruitment at work, then stay tuned. Hey there, hope you're well. So listen, one of the things I wanted to talk about this week is recruitment and interviews, and a scenario that I've seen millions and millions of times, unfortunately. So listen, let me know down in the comments if you've come across this before, but the scenario is this: you are in an interview, and whether you're the chair or whether you're supporting somebody else, and somebody comes in oozing confidence, he blows the competition out of the water with their seemingly perfect answers, and they seem practically perfect, almost too good to be true. But your gut reaction, or the hiring manager's gut reaction, is, I don't want to give them the job. I get it, it's human nature. Do you know what? People don't want competition. People fear when more experienced people come along or have better technical abilities, or especially for managers in this case, but you know, when they've worked at a higher level to them previously. So they'll start coming out with all sorts of excuses why they don't want to give them the job or why they can't give them the job, and they'll say things like they'll probably get bored, I just don't think they're going to be a good fit, they'll end up leaving in a year or two anyway, so what's the point? Maybe you're right, maybe they will get bored, maybe they will leave in a year or two, 6 months, 10 years, whatever it might be, but you know, whatever length of time they're there, if that person is that good, then surely that's the type of person you want in your team. Wouldn't it be great if you could have them in your team, and for whatever length of time you were able to capitalise and benefit from their skills and their experience? So, you know, people like that, the stars, as I'm referring to them, you know, they're going to be the people that help you drive the team forward. They're going to be the people that will set the example and help inspire others within your team. They're going to help develop skills and capabilities in the other team members. They are going to help you improve the service, improve the overall quality, and you know, basically they're going to leave a long-lasting impression. Surely it's better to have had that than not had it at all. But still, if you're a manager, and especially if you're a new manager and you are feeling a little bit daunted by having somebody that does maybe have greater experience than you or has worked at that higher level, then you know, bringing somebody in that you can work with and have on your team is a great opportunity for you to learn from them, for you to hone your leadership skills, for you to basically utilise their experience and help you grow. Think of it like a sports team. If you are the coach of a sports team, the last thing you do is only bring in the players that perform at the level that you reached or currently play at. Of course you don't. You bring in the players that have the best attack, the best goal scoring abilities, the best defence, whatever it might be. You want to build your team full of the best players you can, so that your team stands the greatest chance of winning matches, winning championships and winning titles. And you know, it's the same thing in your day-to-day work. You want to surround yourself, you want to bring in the best people, because it's going to be the best people that help you and your team achieve your goals and objectives. So listen, just like I said, don't be afraid of the stars, hire the stars, bring in the best people you can for your team. If you don't, and it's because you don't want to be shown up or because you want to make sure that you are the best, then frankly the biggest limit on your team is always going to be you. So listen, conversely, don't settle for mediocrity, and what I mean by that is, you know, sometimes a recruitment panel will make a decision and they will give a job to somebody because, and I don't want to use the term, but I'm going to, and that is, that person is the best of a bad bunch. Now, sure, they may be able to learn the job and they may be fine when they're in the role, but if you're the hiring manager or the person in charge of that recruitment and you have doubts and reservations about that individual and their ability to come in and perform in the job, then I would say, to be honest, don't settle for them just because they're the ones that are there. It's often better to be patient, go out to recruit again. Obviously you might have to do something different, advertise in different places. In 2-3 months time you may find the ideal candidate comes through your door. Fingers crossed they will come in and they will perform and they will do a great job. But if they don't, and 6 months down the line you'll find that actually they're struggling and not performing, and actually it's having a knock-on impact on your team overall, the individuals on your team, they're not giving you the support that you need to drive things forward, then you know, you've kind of stitched yourself up. So my advice in this instance would always be to have the strength of your own convictions, know what you're looking for when you're recruiting, and if you don't find it, then don't be afraid to be patient, go back out and take your time to make sure that you get the right person in for the right roles at the right time. So listen, with that in mind, why don't you let me know down in the comments what your experience is of recruitment, both in terms of being the hiring manager but also being on the other side and being the interviewee, and how's it gone? I'll leave you on that one. Until next time, take care and I'll see you soon.